Hey everyone, welcome to Flexify 2, your job search evolved. Today I'm going to bring you some hot remote work from home jobs today we're going to talk about, and we're going to get right into it. To everyone, I want to say thank you for coming to the live stream today. This will actually be recorded, so if you missed it, you can definitely tune in later today at your leisure. All right. So our first one up here is a role that I found with Amazon, and it is in customer service as a customer support specialist. In this particular role, this is with ShopBop Amazon. And in this particular role, you're going to join ShopBop, the Amazon subsidiary, as a remote customer support specialist. And you'll be the voice of the premier fashion retailer. You'll be helping customers worldwide with order questions, shipping, returns, and more. And this will be a fast paced, full time role that requires flexibility to work varied shifts, including nights, weekends, and holidays. So, this is a work from home role in a noise free environment. That's a requirement. You're going to handle customer inquiries via phone, email, chat, and social media, provide top notch service for luxury fashion products, and use multiple software programs to resolve issues and track data. You also must be comfortable working scheduled shifts using a wired headset with a camera on request. Now, what are they looking for in a candidate? Someone with 2 years experience customer service in luxury retail, contact center, or hospitality. They want you to have strong communication skills with empathy and problem solving ability, the ability to work under pressure and multitask in a fast paced setting, basic math skills to process refunds and discounts, and a flexible schedule availability that includes evenings, weekends, holidays, overtime during peak times. It requires a high school diploma or equivalent, and you have to have a proficiency with computers and Microsoft Office. Now, when we talk about this particular role, as a pro tip, I'm going to say that you want to highlight any e commerce or fashion retail experience that you might have with ShopBop specializes in designer fashion. You also would want to emphasize any customer service metrics and problem solving abilities if you're called for an interview. And then you want to mention any experience that you have with Amazon's customer service tools, if you have any, and then showcase your ability to handle high volume inquiries efficiently. Now, in terms of salary insights, this salary, as I look at this particular role, is below the national average. The national average for customer support roles is between $21 to $23 an hour typically. It's entry level positioning with growth potential with within Amazon's ecosystem. So we have to think about that. And so what I mean by that is you get a chance to get your foot in the door with Amazon, a very large entity. And then move around, stay within the position 1 or 2 years, whatever the policy is internally for before you can actually transition to a different department, and then look to go into a different role. You could consider this as a stepping stone to higher paying Amazon jobs. Now, fashion e-commerce support requires product knowledge and style consultation skills. And then Amazon's vast support network offers excellent training and career advancement opportunities. So if you're interested in this particular role, I encourage you to apply. Customer service roles will continue to grow as companies prioritize customer experience. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment for customer service representatives is projected to grow about 2% from 2022 to 2032, with a steady demand in e commerce and retail sectors. Remote work options have expanded, making this a flexible career path. The median annual salary for customer support specialists was around 38K in 2023, with higher pay in specialized sectors like luxury retail and tech. With experience and advancement, you could progress to supervisory roles or customer experience positions. And then I just want to welcome everyone to today's live job hunt. And for my returning viewers, you already know You are appreciated. This channel is all about peace, love, and paychecks. So if you're new here, you can smash that subscribe button because this is a place where I serve up some fresh work from home opportunities that no other channel is talking about. And today I'm going to bring you 7 work from home job leads that are hiring right now, and many of them don't require a degree. So grab your laptop, fix your crown, and let's get this money from the comfort of your couch. We've already went over one opportunity with Amazon. I won't reiterate that opportunity and be repetitive. So we're going to move on to the next opportunity, and that is with Smith AI. During this live stream, you're going to see me looking over to the right, and that's where I have the secondary monitor that I'm sharing the opportunities with you. So Smith AI, excuse me, let me get this together here. We're going to move over to the actual opportunity, which was the virtual receptionist opportunity. There are 2 different opportunities here. There's a virtual receptionist, and then there's a customer support role. I opted to look at the virtual receptionist application. I was a bit more intrigued by that one. So in this particular role, Smith AI has a virtual receptionist role open, and it's 100% work from home, answering calls with a variety of businesses. Now, this role involves screening calls, taking messages, and booking appointments, as well as processing payments and providing business information, all while delivering excellent customer service. This is a fully remote position. You work from the comfort of your home, flexible scheduling with shifts available 24/7 with a minimum of 25 hours per week. So let's keep that in mind. If you're looking for something a little less than 25 hours per week, this may not be the opportunity for you. You must have a quiet workspace, reliable high-speed internet, and a desktop or laptop. So the laptop is not provided for this particular opportunity if you're interested. You're going to use strong typing and multitasking skills to handle calls efficiently, and then you're going to communicate professionally and confidently in English with clients. You need to have an authorization to work in the US or Mexico and pass a background check, desktop or laptop with Google Chrome, and a minimum of 8 gigs of RAM and a specified internet speed. So there's probably going to be some type of internet speed testing administered. They would like you to be able to type 40 words per minute. Now, if that's an issue, I do have a typing trainer in the description box, so you can always check the description box of the live streams as well as the static videos for the typing trainer website if you need to brush up on your skills. They'd like you to have the ability to work flexible hours to include some weekends and holidays, so that is a consideration if you're not looking for that, and then have strong communication and computer skills. Now, virtual receptionist roles are in high demand as more businesses adopt remote operations. And then the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects steady growth in administrative and customer support occupations through 2032. This job offers flexible scheduling and a chance to develop your communication skills and a solid income from home. The pro tip that I would offer here, if you're called for an interview, highlight your multitasking abilities and professional communication skills when applying. Being tech savvy and adaptable to changing client needs will help you thrive in this particular type of role. You can mention any legal or professional services background that you may have. Smith AI serves many law firms in their customer support roles. Stress your ability to be reliable and consistent for shift-based work, and then emphasize phone etiquette and professional communication skills. In terms of salary insights, virtual receptionists earn typically between $15 to $22 per hour. Premium rates are offered for specialized industries such as legal and medical, and then shift differentials often come into play for evening or weekend work. This continues to be a growing field as business outsource reception services. Legal and profession services focus means higher standards and better pay than general virtual assistant roles. So if you're interested in this particular role with Smith AI, I encourage you to apply. All of the links will be in the description box of where to apply for this particular role. And with that said, we're going to move over to our next opportunity with Alliant Consulting. Alliant Insurance or Alliant Risk Management is a risk management company. And so they have a plethora of opportunities, many that lie within benefits or property and casualty insurance lines. So that could be workers' compensation, that could be general liability, could be homeowners, could be a number of different things under that product line. But this particular opportunity is for an assistant account manager in life balance. And so the pay for this particular role is $28 to $30 per hour. It's 100% remote in the United States. And so, in joining Alliant Insurance Services, it's one of the top insurance brokerage firms in the US. And then, as the assistant account manager, you're going to support the life balance client relationships. You'll assist account executives in maintaining and growing client engagement, and then manage communications, onboarding vendors, and handle day to day client service tasks. This role offers career growth opportunities in a dynamic, expanding company focused on employee benefit solutions. So, in this particular role, you're going to support client relationships to ensure renewals and engagement, act as a point of contact for assigned clients, and assist with customer service issues. You're going to generate utilization reports and manage client and vendor database records, assist with invoicing follow up and vendor outreach. You're going to customize communication materials for clients and collaborate with multiple internal teams to support client success. You'll use strategic problem solving to manage multiple priorities. Now, the requirements for this particular position, they are asking for a bachelor's degree or equivalent experience. So if you've had experience as in a customer facing role as an onboarding customer service rep, an onboarding manager, anything in vendor relations, or just an account manager, anything dealing with client relations, I would encourage you to apply for this role. And even if you don't have that kind of experience, in my mind, submit the application. You will not hear the conversation behind looking at your resume and the decision that the company makes. But always, if you believe you're qualified, throw your ring in the hat. You have nothing to lose and you never know the outcome. So they're looking for a bachelor's degree or equivalent combination of experience, 2 years in account management or client support roles, proficiency in Microsoft Office, experience with email marketing tools, things like MailChimp, Constant Contact, or Adobe Creative Suite preferred, strong verbal and written communication skills, and excellent organizational time management and problem solving abilities. I'm going to take a short bio break here. Now, the insurance and employee benefits industry is growing steadily, driven by increasing demand for comprehensive health and welfare solutions. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment for insurance sales and client service roles is projected to grow about 5% through 2032. This role offers a solid hourly wage with opportunities to advance into senior account management or even a specialized client service position. The pro tip here, if you're called for an interview, I would say highlight any insurance industry experience that you have, whether that's in healthcare insurance or if it's in property and casualty insurance, either or. I would say highlight it. Showcase your client relationship skills and ability to juggle multiple tasks efficiently. And then highlight any familiarity you have with digital marketing tools and vendor management will definitely give you an edge in this particular role. Showcase any analytical abilities that you have for account management tasks, and then mention any experience with CRM systems and data analysis. So our CRM systems are going to be Salesforce, Jira, those kinds of systems are client databases. This is an excellent hourly rate. It's definitely fair. The salary is going to be between 58,240 per year up to 62,400. It's above average compensation for an assistant level position, and then insurance industry typically offers a strong benefits package. Insurance account management is relationship intensive. So if you're not up to the task of cultivating relationships and maintaining relationships, this particular opportunity may not be for you, but it is very relationship intensive. I want to make that clear with a strong earning potential. Life balance focuses suggest employee well-being emphasis while indicating good work culture. So if you're interested in this particular opportunity, I encourage you to apply. With that said, we're going to move over to our next opportunity with Lucet. Lucet is looking for an EAP call center representative. This is a remote opportunity. The pay is between $18 and $21 per hour, plus quarterly performance incentives. It's 100% remote based in the United States. So, Lucid is a leader in behavioral health, and this is a role as an EAP call center representative. You'll provide compassionate, client focused service by answering inbound calls from United States Postal Service employees and their families, connecting them to resources, screening for risk, and facilitating timely access to licensed professionals. This is a vital role in supporting mental health and well being. In this particular role, you're going to answer calls quickly, efficiently, and courteously, authenticate callers and manage files per HIPAA guidelines, educate members and providers about EAP benefits. You're going to refer clients to appropriate providers and promote timely care. You're going to use empathy, active listening, and de escalation when needed. You're going to triage crisis calls to clinical staff following protocols. And then you're going to perform client outreach and follow up to ensure service connection. What are the requirements for this particular role? You have to have United States citizenship for 5 years plus and the ability to pass a drug screen and background check. A bachelor's in social work, psychology, or related field, 1 to 3 years of healthcare customer service experience, or high school diploma and 3 to 5 years experience. Strong computer skills such as MS Office, Adobe Acrobat, with multitasking ability to talk and type simultaneously. Excellent communication, organizational, and interpretation. Excuse me, I can't talk today. And interpersonal skills, reliable, self-motivated, and the ability to handle multiple tasks in a fast-paced environment. A dedicated private workspace for remote work. Now, in this particular role, behavioral health support roles like EAP call center representatives are increasingly important as mental health awareness grows. Employment in healthcare support occupations is projected to grow about 12% through 2032. And that's faster than average, I would say. This role offers meaningful work, competitive pay, and opportunities to develop skills in healthcare and crisis management. Now, in terms of a pro tip, I would say if you're called for an interview, highlight any mental health, counseling, or crisis intervention background that you may have. Emphasize empathy, active listening, and de escalation skills. Mention any healthcare or employee assistance program experience, and then stress your ability to maintain confidentiality and professionalism. Now, in terms of the salary, this is a competitive salary, although not ideal in the EAP roles. They're typically paying between 37,440 to 43,680 on a base. Performance incentives can significantly boost earnings, and then it's a specialized field with limited competition. Employee assistance programs are growing rapidly post pandemic, and it requires emotional resilience, but offers meaningful work for helping employees navigate personal challenges. So, if this particular opportunity resonates with you, I encourage you to apply. And we're just going to pause for a minute and we're going to check the chat to see who may be out there. All right, we don't have anyone in the chat right now, so we're going to keep moving right along. And that was our opportunity with Lucid. Our next opportunity is with loan care. opportunity that I found at Lone Care is a customer service supervisor. It is remote. It's competitive hourly pay. It's fully remote in the United States. Now, what we need to take into account with this particular role is the shift. The shift currently being offered is 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So think about that if you're not looking to work more of a mid-second shift and you're looking for something with earlier hours. And it's also rotating Saturdays. So let's take note of that. Now, Lone Care is hiring a remote customer service supervisor to lead call center teams focused on delivering excellent service to homeowners. This role involves managing daily operations, mentoring staff, and handling escalations, and ensuring compliance with mortgage service guidelines. The ideal candidate thrives in a fast paced environment and has strong leadership skills. You'll be supervising and mentoring customer experience specialists to meet performance goals, monitoring calls, chats, and emails for quality and provide feedback. You're going to manage HR tasks, including scheduling, performance reviews, and disciplinary actions. You're going to analyze reports to identify employee development opportunities, and you'll handle escalated customer complaints and ensure accurate documentation. You're going to maintain expert knowledge of the Fair Credit Reporting Act and mortgage servicing guidelines. You'll also be collaborating with internal teams to improve processes and customer experience. Now, the qualifications for this particular role is a high school diploma. A bachelor's is preferred, so it's not required. It's on their wish list. 5 years of supervisory experience, preferably in a call center, and advanced knowledge of mortgage products, especially escrow, taxes, HELOC, and servicing. They like someone with strong leadership skills, communication, and analytical skills, the ability to multitask, problem solve, and adapt in a changing environment. And then they'd like you to have a reliable high speed internet and a quiet home workspace. Now, in this particular role, the industry and career outlook, customer service supervisory roles in mortgage servicing are expected to grow steadily as the housing market remains active. Skilled supervisors can advance into senior management or specialized client service roles. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment in customer service management is projected to grow about 5% through 2032. Now, this job offers competitive pay and valuable leadership experience in financial services. So, as pro tips, I would tell you if you're called for an interview, emphasize any mortgage product expertise and your track record in developing high performing teams. And then also demonstrate your adaptability and problem solving skills under pressure that will set you apart. Also, showcase any performance management and training abilities that you have and mention any experience with compliance and regulatory requirements. Now, supervisory roles typically pay anywhere between $25 and $35 per hour in the financial services arena. Mortgage servicing offers stable, well compensated positions, and strong benefits are typically offered in the financial services sector. Mortgage servicing requires mortgage servicing requires regulatory knowledge and attention to detail. So, this is a stable industry with consistent demand and good advancement opportunities. So, if you're interested in this particular role, I encourage you to apply. We're going to move over to our next opportunity with him and hers. Now, at him and hers, I did run across a supervisor of customer experience, and it was paying a very fair salary. It really caught my eye for this one. Now, this is remote, and as we can see, it's fully remote here. The department is care operations, and so him and hers is the leader in health and wellness. If they're looking for a supervisor to lead their customer experience team, you're going to manage and coach 8 to 14 agents, ensuring exceptional service and smooth operations in a fast paced, customer focused environment. This role is perfect for anybody who thrives on developing teams, using data driven insights, and driving continuous improvement. So, now in this role, you're going to lead, coach, and develop a remote team to deliver outstanding customer support, monitor team performance with real time data, quality assurance and reporting, manage scheduling, shift approvals, and day to day workflows. You're going to also handle escalated customer issues and identify trends to improve service. And you're going to lead team meetings focused on agent and customer service. You'll be collaborating cross functionally to support product launches and process improvement. And then you're going to also foster a positive, collaborative team culture. Now, the qualifications here, or what they're looking for in this particular role, is someone with 4 years in a dynamic omni-channel customer service environment, 2 years of remote leadership experience, coaching and motivating teams, strong analytical skills to drive decisions, and improvement based on data, exceptional communication skills, and the ability to manage multiple systems. You need to have a comfort level working in non standard hours, including weekends and holidays. So give that some thought. Him and hers is telling you up front and being completely transparent, letting you know, hey, the hours are going to be non-standard. So it's not going to be your typical 8 to 5. If that's not what you're looking for, this opportunity may not be for you. And then they're looking for a self-starter with excellent organizational and time management abilities. So now customer experience leadership roles are increasingly vital as companies compete on service quality. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics projects steady growth in customer service management careers over the next decade. So this role offers a competitive salary, equity options, and benefits in a mission-driven, fast-growing health tech company. Now let's take a look at the equity offering. They don't actually list it here, but take a look at the other roles that are open, because in some of those roles, they actually do list how much equity they're offering. Now, a pro tip here, if you're called for an interview, highlight any remote team leadership experience and ability to use data to improve performance that you have. Showing adaptability and a commitment to coaching will help you stand out. The pro tips also that I would give: mention your experience with any sensitive healthcare communications, and then showcase any cross functional collaboration abilities. Salary insights I would give: this is a strong salary range for a remote supervisory role. They're typically offering, from what I've researched, anywhere between 50 to 70K to start. So 70 to 80K to start at him and hers is extremely fair. It's competitive within the telehealth industry standards, and then they are a high growth company with equity potential. Telehealth is rapidly expanding with focus on customer experience differentiation. Now, that requires understanding of healthcare regulations as well as sensitive customer interactions. So, if this opportunity sparks your interest, please, I encourage you to apply. And with that, we're going to move over to our final opportunity, with estate planning careers at Trust and Will. Now, Trust and Will has two roles available for member support. One is full time and the other is part time. The one I'm going to be discussing today is part time. So, this part time role as a member support specialist is perfect for stay at home parents, retirees, anyone who just does not want that full time commitment for working a job. And so, the pay for this particular role is $28 per hour plus equity. It'll be 25 hours per week with varying shifts and then occasional weekends. So, that's something to keep in mind. Now, Trust and Wills is on a mission to simplify estate planning for millions of Americans. As a member support specialist, you'll be the first point of contact for members, providing expert support across live chat, email, and phone. So at least there's some diversification there. You're not just back to back calls, it's going to come in through multiple channels. And this role demands empathy, clear communication, and problem solving skills. You're going to be helping users navigate estate planning products and resolve their issues efficiently. The key responsibilities for this role: you're going to deliver high quality support to members via chat, email, and calls. You're going to provide clear, thoughtful answers about trust and will products and estate planning. You're going to investigate and resolve member issues and complaints. You'll be collaborating internally to improve customer experience and communication, and maintaining expertise in estate planning and product knowledge. Qualifications: Strong written and verbal communication skills across multiple channels, passion for customer care and creative problem solving, and then self-motivated and able to thrive in a fast-paced collaborative environment. Experience with Zendesk, G Suite, and related tools. So G Suite is going to be Google Sheets. It's going to be the tools or the applications within the Google side of the house. That's very much like Microsoft Office. So G Suite is what is comparably to what Microsoft Office is. Zendesk is a ticketing system. So ticketing systems are Zendesk, if you have experience with that. If you have experience with Jira, if you have experience with Salesforce, bring that up. And then bonus means this on their wish list that you're bilingual in English and Spanish, have startup experience, estate planning knowledge. Now, customer support roles in tech driven industries like estate planning are growing as the demand for accessible digital services rises. This part time role offers very competitive pay, equity, and benefits such as financial wellness support and work from home stipends. So they're going to give you some cash to set up your home office. It's a great opportunity to build expertise in an innovative, mission driven company. The pro tip here: if you're called for an interview, definitely showcase your ability to communicate clearly and empathize with consumers. Familiarity with estate planning and multi channel support will give you a significant advantage. Highlight any legal, estate planning, or financial services background that you might have. Mention your part time availability and your flexibility. That's also going to give you an edge with the competition that's interviewing for this particular role. And then showcase your ability to explain complex legal concepts simply. The salary insights is an excellent part-time rate at $28 per hour. The equity package adds significant value potential, and legal adjacent roles command premium rates. Estate planning technology is growing as digital natives age and requires empathy for sensitive topics and ability to guide customers through important legal decisions. We're just going to take a short break. I'm sorry, I'm going to take a short bio break here because I am just so parched and I'm not sure why today. And we'll also stop and take a pause and check the chat. Okay, we don't have anyone in the chat, so we're going to keep going. Overall industry trends and strategic insights. The remote work landscape, customer service roles are increasingly offering remote options. Companies are investing in specialized training for remote teams, and technology tools are enabling better remote customer interactions. Now, salary progression strategies. Entry level support specialist roles typically pay somewhere between $18 and $21 an hour. Mid-level, somewhere between, I would say, 22 and 26. And this is in the customer support field. And then when you start going into leadership roles in the customer support field, you're going to be looking at advancing to salaries $60K and above. The skills that are high in demand overall at this particular time, in just overall in the work industry, and please forgive me today, I am just not on my A game, but I'm bringing this information to you because I want to make sure you have the most up-to-date job leads. I'm just a little bit off today and I'm not sure why, but overall, the high skills in demand for any role are CRM software proficiency. That's Salesforce, HubSpot, Zendesk, Jira. Industry specific knowledge, healthcare, legal, finance. Those particular areas or industries are just hot right now. Any kind of data analysis capabilities that you have, reporting capabilities, emotional intelligence, better known as digital empathy, and then crisis management, and then multi-channel communications. They want you to be able to multitask when talking to people, and that's going to be by phone, chat, email, and social media. So I just wanted to talk about that just a little bit to help you understand the overall trends in the industry and the skill sets that they're looking for. And that's going to wrap up today's job leads. Listen, I know some of you are all sitting here saying, but what if I don't get hired? Or what if I don't get a call? I want you to stop that energy right there. Your remote job is out there waiting for you, and rejection is nothing but a redirection to something better. Before you click away, do me three favors. Smash that like button if this particular live stream helped you out. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss the tea on new opportunities, and drop a comment and let me know which job caught your eye. I love seeing everyone win. Remember, working from home isn't just about the flexibility, it's about designing a life that works for you. You deserve to wake up excited about your work and not dragging yourself into a job that drains your soul. I've got more coming your way next week, so make sure you're subscribed. Until then, keep applying, keep believing, and keep being the absolute boss that you are. Peace, love, and paychecks, fam. I'll see you in the next one.